Yo, let's talk about it, bro. You ever been offered $1,000,000 to live in sadness, to wake up every morning and be like, damn, I'm rich, but I'm still in Sacramento? That's what we talking about today, bro, because NBA players are finally getting smarter. They're not trying to be no hometown hero on a team that get broadcasted on NBA TV Canada once a month. Rookies in 2025 got the NIL money. They done made a couple million in college. They done built their brand already, bro. So when the draft come up, they ain't just like, I'll go anywhere. No, they look at team lottery teams like, bro, I don't know. Y'all look broke and miserable. I think I'm gonna go play with Bronny in LA, bro. No cap. And who can blame them? They seen what happened to LaMelo, Ball, Trae, Dame. These are not cautionary tales. These are real life horror movies. Let's go through them one by one though, bro, because we gotta figure out what all happened. But look, LaMelo, bro, they let me hoop in Lithuania at 16 ball, bro. LaMelo came into the league with everything a young star needs: a global brand, a family reality TV show, highlights that made you forget he skipped half of high school. But the NBA said, you're flashy, exciting, and electric. Let's send you to a city with no culture, no spotlight, and a mascot named after a bug. Bro got drafted to Charlotte, bro. I swear he been playing and witnessing protects program ever since. Let's be honest, the Hornets could have had a full squad of hoopers, but no, they surrounded Melo with guys like Gordon, my ankles hurt again, Hayward, Terry Rozier, who been playing like he mad at basketball, and Miles Bridges, bro, who be showing up like it's open gym, bro. He really don't give a fuck what be going on. And then they had the audacity to fire his coach twice and bring back Steve Clifford like it's 2013. Bro, the Melo didn't even know who Steve Clifford was. Probably thought that was the team nutritionist. Real quote. This is a real quote. Melo once said, I don't really watch basketball like that. That was probably true, because if he ever did watch the Hornets, he would have declared for the NFL instead. No cap. Now he's stuck in Charlotte, where the only highlights he get are on Hassel highlights after midnight, bro. Bro said he wanted to be a star. The league said cool, enjoy being famous in North Carolina, even though I'm from North Carolina, so chill. Don't try to play North Carolina in the comment. You feel me? And then we got Mr. Logo, bro. Mr. Bow to the crowd. Mr. Villain, Trae Young. Now, at first glance, you might think Trae got it easy, right? Draft night came. He got sent to Atlanta. Not bad. Decent city, lemon pepper wings, Gunner concerts. Everybody got a chain, but y'all forgot that the Hawks ain't really trying to win. They built like a basketball version of a rap label with no direction. They gave Trae Young everything but what he needed. He got John Collins, a dunk contest merchant. He got Clint Capella, who thinks setting screens is a personality trait. And coaches, bro, went through more coaching changes than Drake went through album covers, bro. Nick McMillan had him playing like it was early 2000s. Quinn Snyder looked like he sold crypto in locker room. And let's not forget, the media turned on him quick, bro. He made the conference final once, bro. I'm talking about once, bro. And I was hyped about Trae Young. I love Trae. One time. And the next year they was like, yeah, but he's even better. Is he even better than Tyrese Halliburton? Like, what? Trae out here dropping 28 and 10, getting blamed for every loss like he personally ran the 2-3 zone. Man's out there trying to survive, not just hoop, bro. And what hurt the most, Luka Doncic, the man he got traded for in the draft, turned into the NBA's golden boy. Meanwhile, Trae got to answer questions like, do you think the team is better when you sit down? Trae Young probably wake up every morning thinking, damn, maybe I should have stayed in tech. Like, is it worth it? Look, Ace Bailey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. He literally just proved this, bro. He said, I'm not trying to go top 5 if it mean I gotta play for the Jazz. I ain't gonna lie. And you know what's wild? He said that before he even got drafted. That's like turning down the lottery before you even buy a ticket. He straight up told the world, I'd rather go pick 10 than to a good situation and go top 3 to a team that don't know what they doing, bro. In translation, I'm not trying to hoop in Salt Lake City just to be miserable with 35 wins and no personality, bro. It is what it is. And let's keep it real. H. Bailey ain't dumb. He didn't want to go there because he seen what happened to Scoot Henderson in Portland. He seen LaMelo rot in Charlotte. He seen Keegan Moore forced to pretend he likes Sacramento. A said, I'm not risking my brand for an early paycheck. He know the truth. The NBA is not just about basketball no more. His media marketing opportunity being seen. But you know what the Jazz said? I'm drafting you anyway. Goofy. That was tough. They got him anyway, bro. He was in there about to cry. He literally was about to cry tears. You can see it in his face. You think H really wanted to get drafted to a team with no national TV games, a losing record, and Mormon nightlife? Bro trying to build a legacy, not attend BYU alumni mixers. Some people called him cocky. Some people called him spoiled, but I call it strategy. Why force yourself into a bad situation just to be a lottery pick on paper? You think it's coincidence Bronny James trying to go late first round to the Lakers, even though I ain't gonna do it. I love Bronny. Chill. That's not an accident, bro. That's chess. Ace Bailey just being honest about what a lot of rookies are quietly thinking. Would you rather have been the number 2 pick in Utah and never be heard from again, or be the number 10 pick in Miami, get a shoe deal and be on TV every week? Bro made his choice before the league could make it for him. But the Jazz said, bro, stop playing at me, bro. Get your black ass over here, bro. You playing for us, boy. You ain't skipping on us, boy. And yo, I feel bad for this next one, bro. I'm gonna lie, because Darren Fox did everything right, bro. Because I remember Darren Fox in high school. He was going crazy. I'm talking about Darren Fox was nasty. He was fast, humble, don't be in no drama, can actually lead a team. And the NBA said, perfect. Let's send you to Sacramento, goof ass boy. The team equivalent of a soggy bag of hot Cheetos, bro. Let's be real. Fox's first few years was a joke. His teammates were Willie Cauley-Stein, aka 7-foot cardio, Buddy Hield, who played like he had a dinner reservation, Marvin Bagley, aka the guy got drafted before Luka for no reason. They changed coaches every 2 months, bro. They built a brand new arena just to keep being mid. They didn't make the playoffs for 16 years and said, yo, Fox, it's on you now. Bro was hooping in empty gyms on a team no one watched. The most exposure he got was on League Pass when the Warriors were playing back-to-back. Even when he finally got an All-Star nod, they gave it to him like, here you go, little bro. It's All-Star Sunday. Go enjoy yourself, man. Now, things changed a little bit once Sabonis got there. The Kings actually made the playoffs, lit the beam. Fox looked alive, but it took 6 years in NBA purgatory for that to happen, bro. Darren could have been box office if he got drafted to LA, New York instead. He spent the first part of his career like a basketball hostage. I'm telling you, bro. He could have really been like that, but bro, we getting drafted to Sacramento? Imagine if he would have went to OKC or like Chicago. Like, bro, come on, bro. Man, I gotta sit down for this one, bro. Cause Damian loyalty tattoo on his soul, Lillard, bro. If there was ever a player who deserved to choose his own team, it's this man, bro. Like, if the draft came up, we was like, which one player get to choose their own team? Only one. Dame should have been that player, bro. Cause he got drafted to Portland, and from day one, he was like, cool, I'm gonna work hard, build this city up, and take him to the top. The city responded with, bet. Here's Myers Leonard and Finesse as Dilly. Bro gave them 11 years of his prime, dropped 60 multiple times, hit walk-off, took them to the Western Conference Finals. I mean, he was going stupid, bro. I'm talking about Dame was one of the greatest, I don't care what nobody say, one of the greatest point guards to ever live. And they still never gave him a second star that made sense. They treated CJ McCollum like a franchise cornerstone, even though both of them are 6'3" and allergic to defense, bro. Like, come on, bro. They drafted guards every year, like Dame was the problem. Then they said, yo, we're rebuilding now. You cool with that? Dame's like, bro, I'm 33, I got 3 kids. I ain't rebuilding nothing but legacy. Eventually, he tried to get out. He tried to get out, asked for a trade to Miami. They just said, nah, bro. Actually, we'll see him in Milwaukee. Not what you wanted, but enjoy Giannis. Even his exit wasn't clean, bro. Dame did it in the right way, loyal to the end, but it showed the whole league. If you don't choose where you start, you could end up spending a decade wishing you were basketball in the rain, bro. I ain't even gonna count in the dark. Well, so what's the moral of the story, bro? These rookies ain't dumb no more. They know what happens when you get drafted to the wrong team. You either rot in silence like LaMelo, get blamed for everything like Trae, get forgotten like Fox, or go down with the ship like Dame. Nowadays, these players got power, NIL money, sneaker deals, millions of followers. So when they see that Detroit Pistons hat coming their way on draft night, they smiling like they swung. They thinking, damn, do I really love this game enough to live in Michigan? And honestly, I can't blame them, bro. We ain't even talk about Zion's lustful fall in New Orleans, Cade Cunningham hooping in the DMV, even though they made the playoff this year. Come on, man. How far you gonna think he about to take the Pistons? Or how Scoot Henderson got dropped off in the woods and told to lead the Blazers? So you got a new generation of hoopers. They not playing by the old rules. They're not playing by the old rules. They're not just grateful for getting drafted no more. They're trying to win and be seen. They're not just looking for opportunity. They're looking for control. Ace Bailey was the first to say it out loud, but best believe it, a lot of these rookies feel the exact same way. So when the next drafts come around, don't be surprised if you see some top talent sliding on purpose, because sometimes it's better to be number 10 in heaven than top 3 in Salt Lake City. Hell, no cap. But that's another story for another video, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, and pray for the rookies who can't control their faith, bro. Like Ace Bailey, bro. Pray for Ace, bro. He was down there about to cry. Pray for him, bro.